I fully acknowledge that this movie is made for kids, but before I saw this film, I was told by somebody I know that when they went to go and see this movie, kids were walking back and forth up the aisle in the movie theater because they were bored. And I usually don't take those stories seriously, but having sat through this movie, I believe it. A Dog's Way Home. I have a little bit of a bias when it comes to pet movies or movies like this in general. I try to have an unbiased opinion whenever I see any movie, but most pet films feel the same to me. They have a very same storyline across all of them. And this film has a story about a pet that it's left behind by its owner, and it goes on this 400-mile journey across country, making friends along the way, and has a couple companions that accompany the dog across the wilderness, essentially, to re-find its owner. And that sounds exactly like another film that I grew up with and loved. Much better film, by the way. See that if you haven't. It's funny, it's great. This movie was boring. From the very beginning, I didn't feel for any of the characters. All the characters in here feel like they're talking to a computer-generated pet. It doesn't feel real. It might have been from some of the sequences, but it just didn't feel real. And if the characters don't seem to care, why should I? At least in Air Bud, another movie I grew up with, when the kid loses his dog in that film and the dog goes away and he feels he'll never see the dog again, you see the kid crying, you see him wanting to get this dog back, you feel like he loves that dog, he'd give anything for that dog. I don't like seeing sad kids in movies, so when I see Air Bud, even today, even though it does have its annoying points, and it does have the points where it feels like a kid movie, like it is, it treats you like an adult and it makes you care for the characters that are in that film. There's a payoff. There's a payoff you feel for the characters, so when there's a victory for the family and the kid at the end of the film, you feel like the movie has gone somewhere. This film didn't go anywhere. You didn't feel for any of the characters. There was no payoff. Everything felt like it was just done for a paycheck, like it was a film about pets and about dogs essentially, and families, and that it was going to just make its money back. I should be fair. If you have kids and you want to take them to a family-friendly movie, this is your film. If you want to take your kids to a film where you can turn your brain off for a couple hours and you just want your kids to be entertained, this is your film. Go see it. They will enjoy it. They will be entertained. However, if you're looking for anything in the form of substance or a story or something that's going to be memorable, this film is really going to disappoint you. I would give it a 4 out of 10. Kids will enjoy it, though. Thank you so much as always for watching, everybody. I really do appreciate it. Look forward to more reviews coming very soon. Remember, you matter, and I will see you in my next review. As always, take care.